One thing that was greatly appreciated last year, especially due to supply chain disruptions from the pandemic, was having N95 masks available to ag producers from the ag department. That was huge. We were unable to get any N95 masks last year, and so having that available for people to be able to work outside during those bad air days was huge. And then the other thing is housing. Being able to find good labor and good people who can then also afford to live here. So the biggest issue that we've come up against currently is having a place for crew members that they can afford to live in the area. We don't always find crew locally. We advertise and we get applications from people all over the country. And so that's been a difficult thing for us, is to find these qualified and very excited people who want to come and work for us, but then have to move here and find somewhere that they can afford to live.
Has the pandemic affected any decisions you've had to make on the farm?
We had to really nail down on a lot of our food safety standard operating procedures and to make sure that those were followed through, just for the safety of our customers and for our crew, members together. We did lose some market revenue from restaurants when all of that sort of closed down, but that was rapidly taken up by folks visiting the farm stand and CSA share sales.
Are you concerned about future economic shifts or what might be there to come?
On climate change and that sort of thing, we're always trying to innovate in our systems and our soil practices to make our growing practices more resilient to climate change. The biggest concern I have, once again, comes back to personnel in keeping people safe through summers like we just had, with the intense and unending smoke for weeks on end, and keeping morale up, and also making sure that people have enough PPE that they can trust and use so that we can keep the farm running, because it's, the farm is a huge living organism that we can't just walk away from for 6 weeks.